Welcome gardeners to my little community garden plot. This is the first tour of the season, and as you can see, the cilantro are growing, the peas are thriving, and we're finally getting some pods. Like any community garden, there's always going to be a little theft, so I've already lost some peas, but I'm hopeful that I'll get a full harvest soon. Here is my little greenhouse, made from a used cherry tomato container to protect my pepper plant from the rain and the cold weather that we experience in the Pacific Northwest. This is going to be a little experiment for me to see if my peppers thrive better in a greenhouse environment as opposed to just in the natural Pacific Northwest environment. I'm hopeful that this year I will get to make my own paprika and also have a bigger harvest than usual. As well, we have a flowering green onion. Green onions, I like to save the bulbs or the ends from my grocery purchases and replant them in the garden. It's a way to reduce green waste and get a second use out of the green onions that I do buy from the grocery. Now there is a bee on the chives. Unfortunately, I don't really eat chives, but it's always nice to have them in the garden for the pollinators. And this is something I try to work on with this 10 by 10 is to not only grow food for me and my family, but also to create an environment that will allow the bees, the indigenous insects to come over and thrive and live in the garden and as well help me pollinate all my plants. Another look at the peas. I love how the pea sits on my trellis. This trellis is ever changing. Every year I create a new design with the hopes that will create a beautiful, almost artistic structure with plants climbing all over it. Here is a poppy, or at least I believe is a poppy. We'll wait and see, but they're all around my peas. So I'm very excited for that. And over on the other side of the garden, we have a beautiful lettuce patch and a lot of self-sown Swiss chard. I don't know how many gardeners have the same problem as I do, but I have a lot of slugs and they love this patch. This year I'm going to work on more about integrated pest management to prevent slugs from eating all my lettuce. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.